So I'm a pretty big Chainsaw Man fan. I followed it for quite a long time, and I feel like I'm the only person in the entire world that loves the ending. While on its face, to a casual viewer of Chainsaw Man, I can understand how it could come off as this teenager that simps over any woman that gives him even a shred of attention. But for me, it's more about Denji searching for purpose and agency in an attempt to overcome his trauma. While I do think the message of Chainsaw Man stumbles in part 2 a bit, it's still a series that has resonated with me on a very deep personal level. So when I saw a YouTube post that was a compilation of all the movie references that the Chainsmoker Cat opening has, this immediately reminded me of Chainsaw Man. I had also seen the opening scene where she's taking her shirt off, and I legitimately thought that was funny. And I don't usually think anime is very funny. So my expectations were it would be sort of like a black comedy of a cat girl trying to overcome the struggles of addiction, which personally I would have found pretty compelling. Now to be fair to this anime, it's only 3 episodes in as of writing this, and to its credit at the end of the first episode, it kind of gave off the idea that the cat girl will eventually overcome her addiction, which has actually been my favorite scene so far. It was the only time we got to see a serious side of the cat girl. A scene where she expressed a level of regret for her actions, and seemingly a desire to change her lifestyle for the sake of her younger sister, capped off with the joke of her lighting up another cigarette after she said she was going to quit. This is what I wish Chainsmoker Cat was. A comedy with a pinch of reality. It has been a relentless series of gags, all circling back to the same joke of Catgirl's cigarette addiction. These gags also rely really heavily on visual humor, with the jokes usually being punctuated with something crude or gross. The reliance on shock factor from taking a cat girl, a character archetype that is traditionally cute and friendly, to someone who is selfish, unpleasant, gross, and shameless, kind of really wore on me really quickly. The lack of serious and thoughtful moments sprinkled in to help synergize with the comedy makes it really hard for me to care about what's happening. Now the one thing I will say about this anime is that the visual gags are really well executed. They look great and deliver on appropriate comedic timing. But other than that, this anime is not really doing it for me. As far as I'm concerned, this anime has been all flash, no substance. Now here's kind of the tricky thing, is I don't even know if my thoughts and opinions on this anime so far are even fair. I think my initial expectations were colored so heavily by my feelings for Chainsaw Man are why I'm not really enjoying Chainsmoker Cat, which obviously, that's not fair. Both Chainsaw Man and Chainsmoker Cat are telling completely different stories, and it's not like the content of Chainsmoker Cat has ever been trying to LARP as Chainsaw Man. Both of these series are distinct and completely different from each other, both trying to achieve different things. It's just as someone that has known so many people that have struggled with addiction, I think injecting some lessons in character growth with all the comedy and visual gags that are honestly pretty good, sometimes even great, would really help me wrap my arms around this anime, which is something Chainsmoker Cat has plenty of time to implement. I mean, like I said earlier, this is very early. This is only 3 episodes into what is presumably a 10 to 12 episode season. I'm not too sure as of right now. This is an anime that I have already decided that I'm gonna see it through all the way to the end of the season, so I do want to reserve all my final judgments until then. And I want to try and watch this anime through the lens of what it is, rather than what I want it to be.